Water here, back in Airport CEO. Looks like we're a little short on ramp agents, so let's go ahead and hire a bunch more ramp agents, because last time we added in some baggage checks. Wrong direction, there we go. We've got our baggage claim area, we've got some bags going, people are picking them up. And heading on their way, we've got a bunch more bags coming in. Went through and assigned all of the stands, so they all should have their very own baggage truck, their baggage loader, in addition to their pushback truck. All of those should be squared away, one per stand, so all of those should be taken care of. Debating about moving this runway further up a little bit. On the actual map of the airport, the bottom of the right runway stretches down into the parking area, but the top of it actually comes way up here. And I kind of want to move that further northward. Well, I think it's actually eastward, but up to the top of the screen. Also need to move the vehicle depots out of the way, because this is where the international stands are going to end up going. But in order to do that and to kind of move some stuff, need to work on this side. So let's go ahead and unlock that area. And kind of want to start to build the infrastructure over here just to see how things are going to end up laying out. So let's grab our handy dandy ruler. And on this side, we've got, what is this, 16? So we're going to mirror that, go over here to 16. We'll go ahead and, helps if we're on the right floor, doesn't it? Yes, it does. There we go, 16. We'll pop up a floor. And this will be where the security check-in on the B wing is. What is this, across 12, I think? Yeah, 12. So we'll drop down, go over 12. Well, something like this. Let's go up here and we'll do the same thing. You know what, we could actually stretch this out. We got some cash. We got quite a bit of cash, actually. So we're going to go ahead and extend this up. It will go further. I just want to get kind of the general alignment in place before we kind of get too deep into things. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. And there we go. Nope, that's a public road. I need this. And I'm going to extend out over that way as well. Probably need to take out this fence. Let's go ahead and rip out this fence. Yes, animals are going to wreak havoc on the runway. We will deal with that momentarily. But I'm just kind of laying out. Gonna be 5. And this actually just keeps going up, whatever. It's great. There are additional buildings over here on the far left side. I'm not going to necessarily deal with those. I'm going to take the runway out a little bit more, and I'm just going to bulldoze these lakes that are everywhere, apparently. And there we go. Oh, and if we're doing that, I might as well grab the one by the parking structure, too. Parking seems to be going okay. Still have actually a bunch of people here waiting on buses. Let's speed things up. That'll get taken care of. Now let's look at adding in. I will go with the concrete, because we do have the money. It's only $1 million, right? Runway goes up. So the end of the runway is down near parking. The top of it sits up in this area. So I think what I want to do, let's go back to Taxiway. I think I'm going to have both of the runways end about here. Where is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I'm just going to take this across. Just run it over here-ish. And then this one will come across as well. Eventually this will connect up. You know what? I want to go ahead and take this fence out here. Because I am going to want to connect this up so that we can remove the other runway. Trying to decide how far up to put it. Because I want to kind of mirror it with the one over on this side. I guess that's not too bad. I think directly in line is kind of the way to go. It helps if things are actually in a clickable area. We'll drop the large runway in. How far down does that stretch? Yeah, that's not too bad. I think that's okay. Let's go ahead and grab the concrete ramps. I will have to widen that a little bit, but I will. Ooh, okay, hold on. Know what I want to do. Give me that large runway one more time. I actually want to put it up just a block higher. Right there. Yes. Let's go ahead and get the ramps in. 1 and 2. 3 and 4. And I guess we'll go ahead and do concrete. Going all the way up. Yes, it's going to take them a little bit of time to build everything. 4, 5. That ended up being 4. Now, just for the time being, also do want to add our fence. We're just going to take it all the way over here, and we're going to take it down. Take it down kind of far here, and then bring it back up. And I'm just going to connect it for the time being to the terminal. Is that connected? Yes. Oh, you know what? We're going to actually add a fence gate right there, just so contractors can get through a little bit easier. Now it is a lot of stuff to build. We're going to actually turn off all of these stands for the time being. Apparently summer has arrived. And we've blown through almost half the millions that we had. But that's okay, because we are still making a decent amount of money. Which also makes me wonder, did I research? I did research fire. Okay. So there is a fire station over on this side. I assume it has to be behind the fence. So fire station sits right about here. But it is behind the fence. So we are going to have to move where that fence is. The actual airline fence runs right up next to it. We're going to put it up there. Yes, I just wasted a bunch of money and time, but it's fine. Pick it up like that. And we can get rid of, oh, I can get rid of that lake too. That will actually allow us to have a service road. Yes, I am slowly switching stuff to concrete. Since money is no longer really a big deal, so... Now, the runway on the left actually comes way down over here. But unfortunately, that's as long as the large runway is, so... We'll have to make a little bit of allowances for that. The road itself comes straight up like this. I'm going to connect it over to the runways. There is a connection there. There's a couple smaller buildings here. I'm not 100% sure what they are. I'm going to have to dig around and see what I can find on those buildings. But then the service road comes right up here and comes along to next to the terminal, something like that. This will end up changing because once I add the international side in, see how that's going to lay out, I'm going to have to match it over on this side, but that's going to be down the road. No pun intended, since I just added some road there, but yeah. So we do have fire in there. I'm pretty sure there is a police station, which is not 100% sure right now where it is. Worst case scenario, we are going to just add it next to the fire station. But that is the Indianapolis International Airport Station number 1. While they're building that, I did not. I want to come in here real quick. I kind of want to build a fence around this. You're not going to let me build it all the way down? Okay. Y'all are going to hate me, but I may end up moving this air traffic control tower one more time. I'm going to take it down like this. You're not going to let me put a road there, are you? No. However, there is... I thought there was just a square of concrete that you can use, right? Yes. So I could build it under the air traffic control tower, I just can't build it generally? Or under a fence, apparently. Okay. We'll deal with that, I guess. I potentially will move the air traffic control tower. We will see. How are we doing on our fences and whatnot? Because we're actually building quite a lot in this episode here. Let's... Taxiway. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and we can upgrade that to concrete. You know what? We might as well just do. Change all that to concrete as well. And there we go. So down the center here, there's also concrete, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, straight up. And so that's going to head up. And there is a bit of a gap in here. And you know what we're going to do? We're just going to do a bunch of concrete tiles, like so. And it'll kind of look a little bit schnazzier. We don't have that grass just kind of sitting there. Let's go ahead and connect up the service road here. And go across. Since we're doing it, might as well do it there. And go all the way across. Why not? Going to there. So I've got a feeling the rest of this is going to end up being demolished and moved. But this is kind of how the layout is going to be. We've got our fire station coming in eventually. We'll hopefully have our fence all securing all of this area. And we'll get this large runway up and going. Once we get that, we can move the medium runway up to kind of be even with it. And then we'll be able to finalize where the rest of the terminal is going on both sides. We'll figure out where we're going to put the police station, and we're going to end up moving the vehicle depots further over. Going to end up with a service road right through here on both sides, just to shorten the distance that vehicles are going to have to travel, as well as connecting up down here to both sides, so that the waste depot and the catering depot have access to both sides as well. But I'm going to go ahead and let this run and let them build through everything, because it looks like it's going to be a bit. We've short-staffed on, well, janitors and, of course, ramp agents, so we can go in real quick and finish up back where we started, which was hiring ramp agents. I just hired somebody I didn't want to hire. That's fine. Janitors, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this episode here. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys for being here, and look forward to see you guys again in Airport CEO soon. And as always, I hope you guys have yourselves an awesome day.